A recent new feature which I really quite like is a little tiny tweak that Xero have done is in the area of sales invoicing. Sometimes just little things can make a difference in small business. If you have a look at any of your sales invoices now, when you create a new invoice, it actually alerts you to the fact as to whether this particular client owes you any money or has any money outstanding. So let's have a look at a new invoice for Bayside. And as we enter the name, we have a picker box to pick from now. One thing that you do need to watch is that you don't create a new contact for a customer that already exists in your database. Sometimes if you've got an apostrophe S or without a PTY limited, you can end up with multiple contacts that you need to merge. So make sure that you select the right contact. Due date is going to be 5 days from now. So any number of days from now, if you do a plus and the number of days, it will auto-populate. It's a great little time saver. Reference, I like it to be as unique as possible. This was an invoice to be raised based on a purchase order. So I'm going to reference that here. It's a consulting job and 2 days have been completed and it was in the region of East Side. Now, one of the ways that I like to utilise the draft awaiting approval and approved payment options within Xero is if you are raising an invoice that you will need to work on and add items on during the course of a month, you can actually save it as a draft and keep on adding to it line by line over the 3 days that you say working, so that you are recording on an ongoing basis the revenue that you've generated and the work that's been completed, and then you can approve it when you finish the invoice at the end of the day now. That particular invoice is ready to go, but I'd just like to know, do they owe me any money or not? So instead of having to go and have a look at, do a search by name or your age receivables, if you simply hover over the name now, not only do you get full details, full contact details for the client, but you also know how much they owe you. So they currently owe you $1,224. If any was overdue, there would be a second line with the overdue amount in red, or it would be all red. I think that's another great little improvement that Xero has done to help small business understand where they are up to with their customers.